Good morning, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Michelle Jones. I'm an iridologist, herbalist, nutrition and wellness consultant, and coach. I'm a passionate health practitioner. I love educating and empowering people. I love giving them information that will equip them to help them achieve optimal health. I conduct weight loss programs and detoxification programs, both online and in my clinic. I have written ebooks on green smoothies and detoxification. I conduct lectures on health and well-being, diabetes, hypertension, stress. I also teach iridology, both online and I do face-to-face classes as well. 3 months ago, when my family returned to Australia from 10 years of living overseas, my patients in Sri Lanka were worried about how they could keep in touch with me. See, back in Sri Lanka, they would just have to give me a call or come to my clinic or attend my seminars if they needed information on health and well-being. But when they knew I was about to leave, they were worried about this. And now that I'm in Australia, I still get calls asking me when I'll be back, asking me when I'll have a seminar, asking me when they can get more information. So I thought to myself, well, why not try and have a webinar so that I can continually give people information. I can still teach them and equip them and give them the knowledge that they need to take care of themselves, have a healthy life, achieve optimal health. And then when I was thinking, what topics do I discuss with them? If I do a webinar, I'll have to put in as much information as I can and that's it. They'll have to keep on going back to the same webinar, try to get all the information that they need. That's when I decided to do a webinar series. I thought a webinar series would be great because I could cover different topics. People can give feedbacks after each webinar. They can let me know what other information they want, and I can give it to them in the next webinar, in the next series. And when I was thinking of the topic, I thought, why not talk about living in the 21st century? See, living in the 21st century makes us really lucky because we have all these amazing breakthroughs in technology and in science. We have all these amazing gadgets that make life so much easier to live. I used to say, oh my gosh, how did people used to live without cell phones? You'd be late for a meeting and no one would know where you are, what's going on, and if you're coming on time. But now we have our cell phones, we have our emails, we can check what's happening on Facebook, on Twitter, on all those social medias, just in one phone. It's just all on our gadget. I bought this induction stove, which I love so much. And now I don't have to worry about burning my food because I can just time the food, time the cooking. I don't burn my skin if I end up touching the stove. I've got a washing machine that plays a tune when it finishes its cycle so that it reminds me or calls my attention that I can now put in the next cycle. How amazing is that? We're just pretty lucky. On the other hand, living in the 21st century also means living in a world where multitasking seems to be the only way to survive and cope with the demands of life. We seem to all be on call 24/7. Our cell phones, as soon as we wake up in the morning, we check our cell phones for messages from the night before, for while we were sleeping. We've got emails that pile up while we're sleeping. So at the moment we wake up, we already have to worry about how to go through all these tasks. So people these days are stressed, overworked, exhausted. Many are overweight and experience chronic illnesses. Others are underweight with hormones out of whack. See, all these things are a result of our fast-paced lifestyle. People these days don't seem to even have time to prepare their meals or sit down for a decent meal. I've had patients saying, I just don't have the time. I can't prepare my meals, or I don't even have the time to buy myself something to eat. So I thought this would be great. I will now be able to answer questions like, how do we cope? How do we rebalance our lives? How do we start? Where do we start? Is it going to be difficult? Do I need to sacrifice everything I love? Those are the things that I wish to help you out with in this upcoming webinar series. To successfully help you though, because it's a huge topic, I've invited different practitioners to join me in my webinar series. The titles of the different webinar series will be available to you soon. But I have here in this landing page, down below this video, I have here interviews with 3 panelists, 3 practitioners who will be helping me out in the first webinar on the 23rd of July. They will help me explain to you what is available out there that is natural or alternative that can help you balance yourselves, that can help you with natural cure or natural care. They will talk about their modalities, how they can help, what they are doing, and we will be talking about tips that you can take, tips that you can apply in your life that will help you balance yourselves out. So I suggest watch the interviews that I've done on these panelists because they will be introducing themselves, they will be introducing their modalities and what they do, and they will give you a sneak peek of what they will be discussing in the upcoming webinar. Check it out. Get yourself excited. It will be a lot of content, a lot of wonderful information, a lot of tips, and a lot of updates. If you're already updated with your health and in what's available out there, I'm sure you will still find something amazing from this webinar series. So join me. I am very excited to start this webinar series. I am very excited to provide you with the information, and I'm very excited to learn as well from all of you. So click the link below and sign up, register for the webinar. I hope to see you and catch you on the 23rd of July. I'll see you then. Bye.